Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are in beautiful Miami International. I don't have any scenery, so it's the default Miami, which looks a little bit bare, but we're going to be going to Atlanta, which is one of the premium airports, so that should look nice. This is very different type of flight than I'm used to doing, similar to the other VATSIM flights, exploring different parts of the country, which has been very fun. So Miami to Atlanta in a Citation, probably a pretty typical trip. I don't know if you'd be going from international to international airport if you were to be taking a Citation, but we do have some FBOs at both airports, so it's still possible. I just think there's probably some more convenient options like Opa-locka, Miami Executive, if you're actually doing this. But regardless, we're just going to go from the big airport. We got some traffic on the ground here. The clearance has been set up, ready to go. FMS is ready to go, and we are at signature, ready to taxi. I'm going to get ForeFlight out of the way there, so you can see this beautiful Thrive livery here. This thing looks awesome.
Via the Headley 2 departure, direct Stimmy to join Q77, direct Shark, then at Styles. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 36010, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.85.
So we'll let this guy
walk 2127.
finish here. Yeah, we got some good traffic.
Okay, so Atlanta,
we got this big dude over here.
Heading to departure, direct to Stimmy, then Quebec 77, then Shark, then direct to Larry. Expect 5,000 after departure, then flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure, Squawk 2127, American 220.
American 221, everything was correct except final altitude 360.
360,
American 221, read that correct. Information, X-rays current.
Alright, so this is a pretty easy taxi here.
Spectrum 18 right for departure. Advise the frequency where it's taxi. Altimeter 3009.
Altimeter 3009, fixed, runway 8 right. Departure, and I'll go on running taxi.
Miami Tower, Citation 204 Lima Echo, signature ready to taxi.
Direct 204 Lima Echo, runway 8 left, taxi via Kilo.
8 left via Kilo, Citation 204 Lima Echo. Flying Monkey, Happy New Year's, man. And Lord Vader, thank you very much for following. Welcome. Yeah, this thing looks nice. Monkey, how familiar does this livery look for you? Actually, find a center line would be kind of nice. All right, brakes seem good. Dude, I love it. I think this livery, it's really the only good real-world livery for this plane.
Number 204 Lima Echo, RNAV to Noy, wind 110 at 13, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 8 left, Citation 204 Lima Echo.
Miami Tower, Citation 289 Alpha Sierra.
Dude, you would like the carbon look. That is such a pimp plane, dude.
Taxi 8 left via Kilo.
Back on centerline, here we go. That's better. Okay, takeoff flaps are set. Let's get our passengers briefed. There we go, takeoff.
May I have your attention, please? Welcome aboard the Citation CJ4 aircraft. Your flight crew will make every effort to make your trip a pleasant one. At this time, please refer to the passenger briefing card located near your seat for important safety-related information. Smoking is prohibited aboard this aircraft.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Smoking lights are illuminated and prohibited in the lavatory at all
Towers 919, 79 request clearance, taxi runway 8 right.
With lighted no smoking and seatbelt signs, placards, as well as flight crew instructions.
Is that United 1979?
For taxi,
Yes, that was United
please
929 Tower.
ensure that your lap belt and
United
shoulder harness
1979
are
runway
fastened.
8 right,
All portable
taxi
electronic
via
devices
Papa.
are turned off.
Taxi via Papa 8 right, 929 Tower.
Vehicles must be stowed and secured.
Okay.
Seats must
Clear
be
down
Approaching
final.
runway 0,
position.
Clear to the left.
entered runway 08 left, 8,300 feet remaining.
Fasten your lap belt.
BFF Vegas, welcome aboard.
To the buckle. Pull on the
Perfect
lap belt
timing for
strap
our
to tighten the
takeoff
lap
roll
belt.
here.
Miami
Fasten
Tower,
your shoulder
Skyhawk
harness. Hold the
20666
shoulder
radio.
Whoa.
strap across and in front of you.
Skyhawk
Drop the metal end
20666
off
Miami
the
Tower.
Our
side.
announcement's still going to be going.
To release your lap belt, depress the
Miami
latch release on
2,
the top
Skyhawk
right
2,
of the
Miami
buckle.
Tower, Skyhawk
Release the shoulder
20666.
harness.
Request
Unhook the
Class
metal
C
end from the
taxi
seat.
clearance for takeoff to
Because
remain
of
in the pattern.
possibility of unexpected
V1.
turbulence, please
I
keep
gotta
your
figure
lap
out this
belts
thing on
securely
rotation.
fastened about
It's
your
so
Skyhawk 20666.
not great
In the event
Stay
lifting off. I can't
Sensation.
tell why it's wanting to go to the side.
I'm at Cessna 172.
That looks good.
Takeoff and landing, so I'm going to do increased
and place it over your nose and mouth. Adjust
Skyhawk
masks by pulling the elastic
20666, block
straps and conform.
2130.
Don your mask prior to assisting
VFR,
others with their masks.
Dude, it's the guy's still going.
An emergency exit is located at the right side.
Vegas, yes, I am a pilot in real life. You
Emergency
know.
exit. Remove the plastic panel covering the release handle. Turn the handle in the clockwise
Squawk
direction.
2130, altimeter 3009, Skyhawk 206.
There's our
Discard the emergency
climb out
exit
speed.
overboard. Exit the cabin by stepping through the
Skyhawk
opening
20666,
and continue
runway
forward
8 right,
off the
taxi
Heading
via
looks
lift
good. We
key.
are on our departure here, looking
May also be used as
pretty
an
good. Dude, this is a long takeoff brief. Holy crap.
First, push in on the inner paddle located
GA, yeah, just private.
Second,
Private
pull
pilot.
down the inner handle approximately 90 degrees.
Skyhawk 20666, acknowledge to take off on to taxi.
See, I'm on the cracked version of the
Right
simulator and I
here
get
with
40
the,
FPS in medium config. I would like to know before buying the simulator if it
November
loses a lot of
725
FPS with the
Bravo,
online
ready for
data.
taxi at 8 left.
Yeah, it struggles a little bit when you're online, depending on what you're doing.
Calling for taxi clearance.
November 725 Bravo.
Dude, this thing is still going.
November 725 Bravo.
Oh, that's pretty right there.
8 left taxi via Kilo, November 725 Bravo.
American 66 inbound runway 12.
That's pretty.
American 66 Miami Tower, hello, wind 110.
Altitude.
Runway 12.
Runway 12, clear to land.
Okay, we're almost to our 5,000 foot altitude. Get a nice little bounce on the autopilot.
American 221, quick ignition stop, gate 105.
American 221, pushback approved. Pushback onto November's approved face plan.
There's the airport out there.
Pushback onto November is approved 80%, American 221.
Alright. So far, so good. How do we look on this departure here?
Hey, bird.
Yeah, we're money.
Whoa, buddy.
12 months a bill is a good way to end a year.
C-Junk, thank you, sir. Let's see. 24.5. 24.85, okay. 24.85. C-Junk, thank you so much, man, for a year. That's unbelievable, man. Miami approach, citation 204 Lima Echo 5000.
Citation 204 Lima Echo, Miami departure, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000, 16,000.
Up to 16,000, citation 204 Lima Echo. Holy cow, don't yell at me.
Argentina 1757, descend and maintain 6,000. 6,000, Argentina 1757.
If I get the standard edition of the simulator, can I upgrade it later? Yeah, you can. Yeah. It's fun, man. There are a lot of little issues with it, depending on how you fly. But man, when it's working, it's awesome. I mean, look at that. You know, we're finally able to do some instrument stuff. So flying a turbine aircraft makes it a little bit easier. This is such a great mod. This CJ4 mod, it's awesome. This looks great. Flies great. Dude, I know we do. I know. Well, we have to get that big monster truck thing going. But yeah, this is great for me within my comfort level to explore, you know, different parts of the country, and it's a lot of fun, man.
180, 174.
Whoa, not that much, not that much. This is one thing about this plane that's tricky for me, single pilot, is there's no climb power detent. Like I don't know how the detents work. I think they have them in the latest update or like a beta version of it, and I don't know if it will help my problem, but if I'm stepping up, I don't really manage the throttle because I'm...
November 204 Lima Echo, contact center 135.17 CM.
17 citation 204 Lima Echo. We'll see it.
Yep, the 174 turn left heading 180 vectors to final.
180.
Miami Center, good evening. Citation 204 Lima Echo, 14,000 climbing on the Headley 2 up to 7,000.
204 Lima Echo, Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Flight level 400, citation 204 Lima Echo. Good evening, Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, let's bust this thing up to 40,000.
Spare wing, 1122, descend to maintain flight level 290.
40,000.
Roger that, spare 1122, 290.
Okay. Just a quick little check-in on the departure here. Flying it perfectly, looks like, which is nice. The GPS is working well here so far. Up to 40,000, so we will be
CHL 259.
Quite a strong headwind. We've got 23 knots of headwind on average for the trip.
DHL 259.
So it's
8 miles.
Our ground speed is going to suffer here. But
turn right heading 030.
Climbing
we'll be up pretty high. We'll see if we can find maybe a little bit better altitude for winds, possibly.
We're going over the intersection here, and we're gonna clear Isla's approach runway 10, Tampa.
Okay, 01 left.
Headwind, so
It's 18.
4901 heavy.
It's 18 all the way down to 3 level. Flight level
340. Go ahead with your request.
Yes, sir. 4901 heavy is flight level 350. Originally filed to Orlando. I'd like to change our flight plan destination to Fort Lauderdale and put the Jingle 6 on request.
Let's see, FedEx 4901, squawk 4613.
4613 in the box.
So that's something
FedEx 4901 heavy.
that as a little GA pilot really don't have to worry about too much asking for
Miami Center, Martin Air 6110.
different altitudes for
Martin Air
for
6110,
wind.
Miami Center, go ahead.
We're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I'm not going to make 10,000 at Curso. Is there any way I can hold at Duval till I bleed off some altitude?
Just continue on. I think you'll be okay. We might be a little high at Curso, but it'll be okay.
Okay,
awesome.
continuing on Martin Air 6110.
It's been fun, you know, giving VATSIM a chance. It's really hit or miss. My preference is still Pilot Edge
American
for the type of flying that I like to do. But like I keep saying with a lot of these VATSIM flights is,
radar contact 20 miles
you know, it's just a change of scenery, change of airports, just get to see and do things a little bit differently that I wouldn't normally do. And the simulator, the capabilities of this sim make me really want to do this.
FedEx 4901 Heavy.
Sim Caesar,
FedEx 4901.
Happy New Year, sir. Thank you very much for the bits and all the support. Sim Caesar, cheers to you.
4901 Heavy.
It was a weird one, man.
84, should I change frequency?
It was a weird one. And it's 2021 is not going to be any better initially, but
leaving my airspace, which you still got about 100 miles.
Different. Could be a different number.
Okay, roger that.
But yeah, the fun part about this simulator versus X-Plane, which is really just a scenery issue, is that you don't have to download anything. It looks like this no matter where you go in the world, and that is such a massive leap forward from what we had in X-Plane that it is really forcing me to fly on VATSIM to take advantage of this scenery. I mean, I would have never flown in Florida on X-Plane because once you've flown with an ortho scenery, really hard to have standard X-Plane scenery. So this is great. You know, the weather system is
Miami
great.
Center,
the lighting
right now here with
system is great.
Recommended.
The sounds are great. It's lacking in a lot of stuff and a lot of functionality, but I will take the visual,
Center, November 75 Bravo with you.
the amazing visuals, and know that the systems will get up to speed versus X-Plane, which is great. It's a great tool,
DHL 259, yes, the airport
I don't think that the core of that program will allow for the visuals to come close to this to make up for the gap. I think it's obviously, I mean, I don't know if anyone would dispute this. It's easier for Microsoft to catch up system-wise with third-party support than it will be for X-Plane to catch up visually with this.
Cleared to land.
And
okay, 3 knots, 3 left, clear to land.
Unfortunate because X-Plane is a great tool, has great systems. It's a fun simulator. I just
390.
This is really awesome.
Martin Air 6110, contact Miami approach 124.85.
Yeah, the clouds don't suck. I mean, they're not great all the time. Like, I don't have it on Ultra, but it's way better than X-Plane. Oh my god, just the weather effects are very cool.
Cleared down to 1-2000.
Very
Target 601, yeah, across Betoga had it maintained 13,000. Go ahead and start down to 13,000 now.
Okay, so all of our lights look good, all of our environmental stuff look good.
And heading down to 1-2000, that's 601.
Yeah, why does the pitot... This thing always is turning off, I don't get it. Just going right up the spine here.
Forward.
Alright. Should be just a couple of minutes until we have reached our cruise altitude. Should we give our passenger brief? Is there a cruise?
691 departing my airspace to the north, Jacksonville, non-alarm radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Okay, so I guess not. There is landing.
Allegiant 691 is back.
Yes, sir. You're leaving my airspace to the north. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See you later.
See you later.
Unicom, Allegiant 691.
Alright, we're almost to Headley.
Centers United 1979.
Oh, no, we passed
Initial contact, turning climate to altitude 16,000.
We got a 45 knot
maintain flight level 330.
crosswind, so that's cool.
Up to 330, 90, send that copy.
Dude, that's so awesome. That is one unique liver, man. Crap. It's Puro. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year's Eve.
American 6.
That looks pretty good.
601, contact Miami, approach.
Okay, so almost to cruise. Once we're leveled out,
25, contact Miami, approach 124.85.
we'll get the approach stuff going. Shamlo, welcome aboard. Thank you for following. Anchorage to Dutch Harbor. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, well, it is Puro. You can take it as seriously or casually as you want, which is one of the coolest things about flight simulation, especially the desktop flight simulation like this. You know, they have enough stuff built in where you can fly around and enjoy the views and you know, just have fun buzzing around.
Yeah, Joe,
or you could be a private pilot or an airline pilot and hop in a very complex jet
it could have been a smoother, but
know, do
we're all good.
some serious flying and anything in between.
DHL 259, copy. Thank you for everything. Happy New Year.
That looks
did a good job first flight.
DHL 259, we had a couple before this, but this was probably my most challenging flight, so thank you.
Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested
Miami
in
Center,
it,
good evening. American 514 with you. Flight level
honestly, like,
350, direct
join the Discord.
American 514. I think you're now in Nassau.
And you can like poke around there and ask questions.
125.7.
It's super fun, dude. It is really fun, and you might catch the aviation bug. That's kind of what I did. You know, led to me flying in real life, and essentially changed the trajectory of my life for the better.
American 221, Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
I heard this game needs a good CPU. Yeah, it's demanding for sure.
November 8209 Bravo, do you have...
I upgraded my CPU. I'm still waiting on a GPU upgrade, but I went from a i5...
You're not Bravo, roger, expect that.
I always blank on this. i5 7600K, is that right? Or 6700K? I can't remember. 7600K, i5 7600K, to a Ryzen 9 5900X. So it went from, and it's way more multi-core optimized than X-Plane is, but still not great. It's still like clock speed, but I also do a lot of video stuff, so the extra cores was attractive to me. So I have, I went from 4 cores to now 12 and 24 virtual cores. So it's crushing it. 64 gigabytes of RAM. GPU, like I said, is pretty old, a 10 series, 1060, 6 gig. So it's still it's a pretty small GPU, but running 1080 and streaming on the same computer, it's
JetBlue
running
954, contact Miami, approach 124.85.
pretty nice. Okay, we are up in cruise now, and we're gonna try to get this thing as close to balls to the wall as possible.
Miami approaching. Happy New Year.
It's still not going to be great because we're going to have
American 2084, you're
quite
now
a
departing my
headwind.
airspace to the north Jacksonville, not on line radar service terminator, frequency change approved.
You know, it has
fine.
tutorials that help you along. There's not necessarily a manual. I mean, there are real planes, so you can essentially pull up, you know, a real-world checklist, and for the most part, fly from there. But watching streams helps a lot. Getting used to how people do things, and you know, joining the Discord is a great way of asking questions as well. So I recommend doing that. There's a bunch of ways to do it, but really you just have to want to do it. Oh, and there we go. Come back. I'm actually going to keep these spooled up. There we go. Okay, so that should be good. Point 70. Yeah, I think that should be good. 0.78. We're just going to hold that.
Miami Center, American 2084, changing to frequency 122.8 on Unicom. Thank you.
We're moving along. Yeah, Cultivator. We're trying to get there, man. You just want to be at your, just on the red tape, man. That's how the guys fly these straight wing Citations, is just punch it. Get it as close to that little overspeed indicator as possible. And also instinctively know where the fuse is for that overspeed buzzer. You want to know exactly where that fuse is, and just when you're descending, just maybe pop that thing out real quick.
Miami Center, Spirit Wings, 1972, flight level 350.
So I want to be just on the verge of that
Center squawk
buzzer going off.
4765.
Okay, so while that is doing its thing, I still want to get the speed situated. The throttle's a little bit sticky. Let's go into our performance data here, and we're going to go into approach. And let's check out the weather. Is the overspeed limit affected by environmental conditions? No, it's strictly forward speed through the air.
Fairway's 1972, radar contact 55 miles west of the Cigar intersection. Cross Jingalad and maintain 8,000.
But it also will
3009er.
You know, change depending on your altitude.
Cross Jingle at 8,000 and
the actual indicated airspeed, but the Mach number is the Mach number basically. Yeah, so at this altitude, you're not looking at airspeed. It's Mach number, and 0.780 is the published speed limit essentially for this plane. Like it's not supposed to go faster.
289 Alpha Sierra, descend maintain 10,000, Key West altimeter 3003.
All right, so let's go to Atlanta.
Down to 10,000, altimeter
we're gonna go to
289 Alpha Sierra. Do you have the RNAV runway 9 approach on board?
Okay, so winds are 080
yes,
at 9.
289 Alpha Sierra.
So that's 080
okay,
at 9.
Okay.
We're gonna put that into the wind here. Temperature is 12. The weather has deteriorated, which is great. Low vis, light drizzle, half-mile visibility. Dude, it got sketchy here just as we took off, which is awesome. And altimeter is 3009. It's gonna go in there. We should have our, so our VREF is 103. Approach speed is 109. So that's pretty easy. We'll just be looking at 105 all the way down just to make it easy.
November 725 Bravo, departing main space to the south. Abandoned, not online, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Should be good on our runway decision of 8 left for parking and for winds. That will be good. Low vis, light drizzle. Missed. Cool. So that is looking good. And we are cruising along. It's not too bad. Send complete. Okay. So everything.
November 289 Alpha Sierra, proceed at direct Chet's intersection.
Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. Okay, so we're almost to Sith. Just gonna call it that. Don't know if that's correct or not. Come on, give me a weather update here, dude. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Atlanta traffic citation 204 Lima Echo 14,000 10 miles from Sith. Atlanta traffic. Z Underling, welcome aboard. Thank you for following. Yeah, I don't know. Scythe. I'm going with Sith because it sounds cool. And then our next altitude is going to be Tizzy. And that is at 12,000. So cool. So pretty. Okay. So now we are kind of in the meat of the arrival. We've got this beautiful, beautiful sunset. And Atlanta is, of course, CTAF right now. It doesn't look like we have too much action. There's one guy coming in from JFK, which I think we will beat. And then that is pretty much it. There's a Miami Delta flight that should be no factor. So we'll be CTAF on the way down, which is totally fine. Just another little VATSIM-ism, but at least we get to experience Atlanta Airport. So there is, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's Sith or Scythe. I don't know. I'm going with Sith, just because, you know, Star Wars is cool. So there is Sith. So now we are going to descend down to 12,000. That is the weather that I have as well, Evil. Yeah, that's the weather that I have. It just hasn't updated. That's the METAR, which hasn't updated. It should update in the next 20 minutes, which isn't going to help us, but thank you. Okay, so let's go. Atlanta traffic citation 204 Lima Echo 14,000 descending 12,000 to Tizzy on the Scythe to Atlanta. Okay, so now we need to be at 12,000. Oh, yeah, Jedi, man. I don't want to be freaking evil. That sucks. All right, folks. Prepare for landing. Let's give them their landing. Oops, sorry. Let's give them their
altitude.
Their landing brief here. Come on, go down one more. Come on. This thing's stuck. Come on. There you go. Oh, no, no. Come back up. This thing's stuck.
May I have your attention, please? We will be landing shortly. Please turn off all portable electronic devices, snow tables,
Thanks, Evil.
luggage, and loose articles. Return your seat to the upright and outboard position. Extend your headrest and fasten your lap belt and shoulder harness. After landing, please remain in your seat with your lap belt and shoulder harness securely fastened until the aircraft is come to a complete stop in the parking area. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna self vector. Okay, there is 12,000. Now let's go down to 8,000. We need 5,000 for the full approach. So this will get us closer. We won't have to worry about dumping it in too much. I don't know why that little helper is not. That should be good. Okay. So good. That looks really good. Did I hit the vertical speed? I don't know who that. I don't know what that means, Stan. So now we are descending. Atlanta traffic, citation 204 Lima Echo, 1000 descending, 8,000 direct gas on the Scythe 2. I've never heard of that person. Like young? I'm assuming young. So 5,000 is our initial. Yeah, that looks freaking sweet. God, look at that. How freaking awesome. Yeah, that's crazy. That is really nice. So we're just entering what's basically like a downwind for this approach. So we're gonna have the airport just off our left here. Cross right over. They probably would have kept us higher, I would imagine, to not send us right into arrivals, but you know, it's like keep us at 12 through this. Yeah, that would be a great flight, Nate. Yeah, so there's the airport. All right, yeah, the weather is nowhere near as bad as it's showing in real life, so it should be relatively easy. Should be able to get vectored here. Atlanta traffic, citation 204, Lima Echo, descending to 8,000 on the Scythe 2 at Gas, Atlanta.
Altitude.
Alright, so there's our altitude. We're clear of the approach, so we can go down to 5,000. Our approach speed was again 110, and then our VREF is 102. Yeah, so it's 108 is our approach speed, and then 102. But we'll try to keep it pretty fast. Descending to 5,000. Okay, and then we're gonna have our vector, our 185 vector, and we're gonna go direct to JAJ, JAAJJ. I don't know how you how are you supposed to pronounce that? All right, so we're almost abeam the airport. Stuttering a little bit as the closer down textures load. Get a little data load there. Yep, there's Atlanta. That looks awesome. That looks really awesome.
Altitude.
We'll really start slowing it down now once this thing levels off at 5,000. Alright, and that is going to be our final altitude until we are on the approach. I mean, I think we're on the approach already, but until we're on the actual flight. So we got one other plane that is, I don't think, on the left side. Okay, so they're on a different runway. I guess we'll make like a left base call? I don't know. Yeah, so we definitely have some clouds here. I mean, we maybe could have grabbed the visual and just go tight, but this, oh yeah, there's like a little bit of rain clouds over there. Astinzo, Happy New Year to you as well, man. Alright, we're almost ready for our vector here. Yeah, is anyone... Yeah, it's still nothing. It's okay. This looks freaking awesome. Alright, just a little bit more, a little bit further down here, and we'll be able to make the turn. Just keep the plane slowing down too. Brian, Happy New Year as well, man. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year. Okay, we are almost gonna get our vector onto the approach here. Scotty Bob, Happy New Year, man. Well, I appreciate that very much, Scotty. That is really, really nice of you to say. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been definitely a highlight of my year as well, hanging out with all you guys, so I appreciate it quite a bit. Atlanta traffic, citation 204, Lima Echo, turning left base, runway 8 left, will be on the ILS 8 left approach, Atlanta. Approach freaking not load up. Yeah, it should be in there. Yeah, it did not load up there for some reason. Okay. Cool deal. Yeah, this looks really cool. Atlanta traffic, citation 204, Lima Echo, turning final, ILS 8 left approach, Atlanta. Yeah, okay, we are clear to land. Let's get our lights coming on. Looking good. Everything dims. Get our heats back on. Can't see the runway, so that's nice. Overshot our parallel here, which is super cool because I was going way too fast. Yeah, I was going way too fast. Let's pull the idiot knob. Is that weather radar? I don't know if it's in the default one, Hank. I honestly do not know. I would not be surprised if it is not in the default one. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Pull up. Pull up.
Dutch, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for following. Yeah, I definitely overcooked that that turn. Yeah, it's like every time I touch anything on the panel, the pitot heat turns off. All right, let's
autopilot.
Let's hand fly this. Let's hand fly this dude. It's like way out of trim. Yeah, the clouds look so good.
Three-mile final runway 08 left.
God, that was like so out of trim. That got me really low on the glide slope there. It's better. There we go. There's lined up on the runway, somewhat on glide slope. Needs so much more trim. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, this is the CJ4 mod. Yeah. WorkingTitle, CJ4 mod, and the
500.
G1000. 500. Runway is in sight. We are continuing. We have no 200-foot overcast, unfortunately. Still got a trim. A little bit slow there. Ooh, yeah, it's getting a little gnarly. I wouldn't say this is very stable at the moment, but there we go. It's working. Yeah, I wish I had a better trim solution. Come on, get the nose down. Come on. There you go. Nice. Nice down. Alright, we'll hit the next taxiway so we don't have to slam the brakes on. That would have been nice, though, to stop there. Dude. It's, citations, man. They feel like you have a collapsed nose gear when you're lowering the nose down. Yeah, no TRs on it. Atlanta traffic, citation 204 Lima Echo, clear of 8 left at Alpha 6, Alpha 2 signature, Atlanta. Alright, strobes are coming off. Landing light is going to come off. We're going to get our heats are off because They don't want to stay on. And we are going to go take a right at Delta. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the original, yeah, the original had thrust reversers, and then everybody like screamed at them. Textron, I don't know. That was one of the most egregious errors, I thought, on the initial release. Dude, this complex is huge.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Welcome to my hometown, Bill. I've got us some adult beverages waiting for y'all.
Fokker, I love that, man. Thank you so much. So you're gonna pick me up at Signature, right? Oh, that's so awesome, dude. Yeah, it was, the default plane is like super broken. It's a little bit better now, but yeah, it was just like it could break the sound barrier just flat-footed. It was so ridiculous.
Cessna Skyhawk 204. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that sucks, Ryan. That is not cool. Okay, so there's hotel, Signature. Yep, here's Signature. Okay, cool. Oh, come on, come on. That's a tiny Signature for such a huge airport. That's funny. Whoops. Left the flaps down. How'd they know we were coming here? No way. I didn't know that they did that. That is so cool. Oh, that is awesome. All right, we'll get the light out of her eyes. That was a her, right? I thought it was. Yeah, it looks like. They do? Okay, let's try that. I'm a little bit crooked. I wasn't kind of anticipating that being a thing. Let's look a little bit further. Boop. Boop. That's pretty rad. I like that a lot. All right, let's get this thing shut down. Get the avionics coming off. We'll get all the lights turned off. Can I get my panel lights on? Thank you. Floodlights I don't think work, right? Alright, and then let's go. We'll kill the right side. Yeah, the weather is... It's not as bad in the sim as it looks like it is in real life. No, I don't care about that. And she goes away. That is super cool.